New questions tonight surrounding hiring practices at the Topeka Police Department. One of the officers involved in the Dominique White shooting was fired from the department more than a decade ago for his part in a deadly car wreck.
But that didn't stop him from getting rehired a year later. KSNT News reporter James Ryan looked into how this is possible.
Does the city have the power to fire police officers? City leaders say yes, but that doesn't mean that the decision will stick, thanks to something called arbitration.
He has a gun in his pocket.
Officer Cruz, seen here in body camera footage from Dominique White's shooting, was fired from the Topeka Police Department after pleading guilty to vehicular homicide in 2002. This is courtroom footage from his case. Cruz was sentenced to 1 year in jail and by 2003 was back on the police force.
We did what was legally required from the city of Topeka to do.
Cruz got his job back through a process called arbitration. It's an appeals process that is written into every Topeka police contract.
You have the ability through arbitration to seek to be able to be reinstated in your position.
City manager Brent Trout says cities across the country deal with it. Arbitration is like a trial. In the case of Cruz, both he and the city would have presented evidence to an arbitrator, which is like a judge who makes a ruling.
Decisions that are made, once they're made, they're out of the control of the city.
The 2003 decision has come back to light since Cruz's involvement in the shooting death of Dominique White. Topeka Mayor-elect Michelle de la Isla says this is just the product of human resource guidelines the city has to follow.
Make no mistake, this was a tragedy. Whenever we have any loss of life, it's a tragedy in our community.
De la Isla told me that she hopes with the hiring of a new chief of police, together she and Trout will be able to bridge some of the divides in our community. In Topeka, James Ryan, KSNT News.
And we asked City Manager Brent Trout whether the arbitration process can be taken out of police contracts. He says he'll have to consult city attorneys about that, and when it comes to that time, to renegotiate.